Good evening. Hello, hello. How's everybody's week going? Here in America. It is Thanksgiving. Today is Thanksgiving Eve, the day before. Just when we start thinking about how we're gonna loosen our pants, because we're gonna eat so much tomorrow. I'm gonna try to eat a modest amount. I hope. The modest amount being more apple pie than it is turkey, but that's just me. That's just me. Eat some for you. I will eat some for you. How you doing, Oak Dude? What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Tell me what you're doing for Thanksgiving. No, there can't be nothing. Yeah, I know you have a son. You're not going to his house, or he's not coming over there. I can't imagine them going over there. Um, yeah, I'm not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's head on over to our screen, and there we go. There we are. I don't make a turkey. Well, yeah, but he's busy with this white. Oh, all right. Well, you know, if you live near me, you'd be invited for us. We on Princess's side. I don't remember if we did it last year or the year before. We try to switch on and off Thanksgiving. Maybe a year with my parents and a year with her parents. Um, just try to keep things somewhat even, I guess. I can't honestly say one way or another. Be walking, playing Minecraft, and doing the dishes. Well, yeah, Minecraft. I saw Captain posted something kind of tragic on the Oak Grove. Oak Grove. That's sad. That's a sad thought. But I guess the everyone who used to be on there are have kind of moved on. Um, but yeah, but yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Trying to figure out where we are. It's been a while since I've actually been on here. Looks like I finished this row up and doing down there. Yeah, but we were all better for having been there. Nope. Yeah, yeah. And like I said, I know you've all kind of have moved on a bit. He doesn't play. Captain doesn't play as much anymore. Yeah. But you're on a new server now, so you do have a new server mates and things, so that's good. And if you ever need a home, you can always I can always put you in here for as little as it gets played. Actually, I think we're going to be finding ourselves here a little more often. Um, I am going to take a little bit of a hiatus. The only constant in life is change. Yep, it is true. And it's the big thing that people sometimes have problems adjusting to. But we were going to take a little hiatus from Vault Hunters. So we'll be playing a lot. We'll be streaming a lot from here. So there will be a lot more activity on the family server. And so a lot more building. And we're at 1.20.4. So this is just before dog armor and armadillos. So we may be updating this soon. We might take it all. I might go ahead and just take it up to 1.21. So yeah, there's that. So we'll be playing back to playing some regular Minecraft. Thank you. I appreciate it from. Yes, you bet. As always. Like I said, as long as you're okay with playing with me and a couple of kids. And they're good kids. They're good kids. But yeah, we're so if you haven't heard the news, Vault Hunters may be going through some abrupt changes. Some things kind of happened and got a little out of hand, and there's currently a little stall in the development at the moment. Hope it doesn't take too long to get resolved, but it's since I'm not directly related, I'm not sure how much I should say, but there has been a public announcement that Iskall has left Hermitcraft along with Stress Monster, and the face of Vault Hunters has always been Iskall, and the news of everything that's kind of happening deals around him directly. So it's really not my place to be talking about it too much, other than the fact that the dynamic has changed quite a bit. The community, there's a Vault Hunters community, and they are rallying behind certain individuals who have been unfortunately affected by the happenings. I really don't know how else to describe everything. I don't want to, like I said, I want to talk too much about it, but because of this event, I'm going to take a little bit of a back seat from Vault Hunters. I will be in the Discord, the Vault Hunters Discord, until I feel that there's a good place to come back to it. I still want to support the developers who've helped Iskall develop the game along the way. I still want to support the moderators who moderate both the Vault Hunter servers as well as the Vault Hunter Discords. It's not fair for them, in my opinion, to be affected by some poor decisions that were made. So I'm doing my best to navigate the waters, as well as just kind of keep things jovial. I don't want to. I kind of didn't want to play it and feel weird about playing it. So that's why we're going to take a little bit of a backseat. But we get to play some vanilla Minecraft. There are some things that I haven't done. Do you know, there's a lot of things I haven't done in the vanilla Minecraft that has been developed because Vault Hunters has kind of taken me away. I am so glad that all my past bad decisions aren't broadcasted. Yeah, bad decisions are just bad decisions, I guess. Yeah. There's no easy way when it comes to bad decisions. There's no easy ways to face the music other than to just face the music. So, I mean, there is the public apology, and a lot of times, when I teach my kids that, hey, if you make a mistake, there are things you do, and the very first thing you do is apologize. And the second thing you can do, that you're supposed to do, is you offer what you can do to make it right again. And this is one of those scenarios that you can apologize, but there really is nothing that can be done to make things right again. That's really, to me, that's the unfortunate part about this situation. But an apology still needs to be made, and it hasn't been made public yet. If that has happened, if it's going to happen, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'll be monitoring the Vault Hunters Discord, chatting with the community as I can, and kind of staying with them. Again, I want to support the developers. I want to support the game. The moderators. It's very important to me that the people who have nothing to do with what happened still get plenty of support around the game that they enjoyed building, and a community in which they enjoyed building. So yeah, I'm there for them, and if they want anything from me, they're more than welcome to ask, and I will do what I can to help. So On the other note, I have been working on a couple of live action projects, as I've been speaking about lately. One, two, three, four, five. I'm working on a documentary that I'm going to be shooting an interview for this weekend. It is the last interview I need for the documentary. Well, there's two more interviews. This one this weekend, and then there's another interview I need to do. But it's probably going to be a phone interview. And so for the documentary there's this weekend coming up, I'm doing an interview for. So I'm busy with that. And then I was tasked with an animation project, which I posted on the Discord. So if you haven't seen it, you should go check out the Discord and have a look at this little 5-second animation clip, stop motion, and enjoy. You know, we are making something pretty incredible. It's very unique to me. It's something I've grown. You know, animation is something we've all kind of grown up with. Be it a younger generation has been all like computer animation, but the principles, the frame by frame, everything, it's still all the same. I did see it. Stop motion is laborious. Yes, it is. And it was an incredible, just those 5 seconds. I mean, actually, I've shot more than that so far. There's still a lot of practicing I need to do. Oh, it's okay. You don't need... I knew exactly what you were looking for. Laborious, laborful, full of labor. Yes, it is. And when it comes to stop motion, there is a lot. And I've been doing a lot of research about stop motion, and then of course there's also the study of motion that I've also been doing as well. Oh, I should have grabbed sand when I was over there, Daddy Bones. So then there's also the study of motion I've been doing in between, and I'm kind of like, in one sort of sense, I'm kind of doing like a crunch. Like I'm learning all this stuff. And I should probably just take the box with me. Well, whatever. Running back and forth. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm in one sort of, because so I'm trying to think about how to describe how this came about. And why it's like it got so compacted, but we decided to do what we thought would be like a cool stop motion animation for work as a holiday greeting, and this is what I came up with, and then with the talent that we have working with us. Everybody almost like pretty much immediately jumped right on board and was just like, yeah, let's do this. And we just ran with it. There's an older gentleman who worked with me. I say older because I'm also older. But we studied guys like Phil Tippett and Star Wars and King Kong with all the stop motion animation of like King Kong. Sinbad and the Seven Seas. Like we watched those movies and they were amazing. I remember seeing movies with like Medusa. I've seen so many. And I always found them fascinating as a kid. I guess in one sort of sense, I didn't know where to go to learn about that stuff. At the time, there's a lot of things that I think I would have learned. I wish I had learned earlier in life. I still consider myself to be a late bloomer, even at my age. I'm just like, hey, I'm just like, what, 2016? What, I've only been playing this game for 7 years, 8, and it's been out for 15. So it's like I didn't learn about this game until I had a child, and my child was like, I want to play Minecraft, and I'm like, well, what is Minecraft? And then when I saw this, I was like, oh, I remember this game. I played it online a couple of times and thought it was dumb, but you want to play it, so let's do something about it. And I got hooked. Um, so, so yeah, I consider myself to be a late bloomer, somebody who finds about things a little too late, but when I find out about things and I'm passionate about it, I love learning as much as I can about it and doing things. So here's Minecraft. So that's kind of the scenario that just came up when we started doing this animation project, the stop motion stuff. We just started running with it. I got the book from the guy who animated Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's like an animations toolkit sort of book, and the huge book with a lot of information. So I started learning about that, learning the techniques to try to get things to animate across the screen. A lot of it now come from, well, I say for me, there's always something to learn, but there's also the practice part. I need a lot more time animating the actual animating part, the labor part. You can only at some point you can only do so much reading and so much what's the word I'm looking for, research and philosophizing philosophies, and there's only so much of that you can do, but you starting to do the practical thing, the actual doing thing needs to happen. And so that's kind of the part that I'm at. I've animated like 2 things, 3 things, 4 things. I really only animated about 4 things. I've made, and not recently, but I've made flip books before in the past, so I do have at least some little knowledge about motion, but also being in my industry that I'm in. I also have the motion thing, you know. And I shoot movies, I shoot stuff, and it's kind of funny how, like, I'm not a big fan of editing. I'll not lie. It might be one of the reasons why I haven't had some videos come out lately, is because I'm not always a big fan of editing. The editing software I use is very simple, and I'd like to use something a little bit more advanced. I'd like to think that to use a different video editor would improve maybe some of my content, but I'm not there yet. I'm getting there. Figure something out. Always figuring it out. Always thinking about it. It's always turning in my head. I can't be on this like 24/7, you know? Like, that stuff drives you crazy. Like, if I literally thought about this stuff like 24/7, like, oh, what video animator do I need, or what editing software do I need? And then I'd go bananas. Absolutely bananas. So I think about it like a little bit, and then I walk away from it and probably don't think about it for a couple of days, and something will like, I don't know, be talking about something, and it'll the thing will pop in my head, like oh yeah, and this editing software, I've been thinking about some editing software. This one looks pretty interesting, and I'll kind of read over it or look over something for about an hour, and then I'm like, all right, well, I'll come back to it, and then I don't come back to anything like for like a week. So but the documentary that I'm shooting right now, I'm in the editing process with that too, and of course I'm using this like little mockdown editor, and I actually I tried moving over to a bigger editor, but it wasn't working on my computer too well, so I'm back to the bare bones editor that I have been using. 2, 3, 4. No, right here at the candle, at the torch. But yeah, busy. I've been a busy bones. I will not lie. It's been busy. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving here in America, so I will be doing family things, and then Friday we drive out to. It's a 10-hour drive to where I have to go do this interview. And the family's coming with me. They've all agreed to go with me. So it's going to be a long drive on Friday, and the interview will be Saturday morning, which is so there's my big announcement right there. I will not be streaming Saturday morning because I will be doing this interview. So sorry about that. No, and that's I say that's one of the reasons I'm also streaming from here. I mean, I already expressed why we're kind of taking a little break from Vault Hunters for now. But I do hope to get back to it. I don't want to. I'm not losing my solo world. I will probably, when we come back to it, I may end up doing the regrind. And when I say regrind, is I think what I'm going to end up doing is find out how to reset without losing my world. I've spent a lot of time in that world. I really like it. I don't want to start a new world. I may be okay with removing all the storage systems, and removing all what I learned, like the compass and the backpacks. I'll unlearn all that stuff. I'll learn how to reset without having to lose the entire world, because like I said, I enjoyed being in that world, and I don't want to lose it. I spent a lot of time there, and I want to continue playing in that world. I enjoyed developing our little homestead there. So yeah, that's what I've had that in mind over the past couple of days, as we take this break. And look at me going from one topic to another poorly. I say poorly because I don't know if it's yellow sweet before we head over. Happy Thanksgiving, Daddy Bones and family. Thank you so much, Miss K. How are you doing? I hope you have a Thanksgiving coming up. Are you cooking this Thanksgiving dinner? This Thanksgiving feast? I'm imagining you are. Maybe you have a family member who's going to do the cooking for you, and you get to bring the apple pie. The other thought that I had was that I could play another modded adventure. I was wanting to play Expeditions. No, we are having just homemade pizza at home. Going to have dinner Saturday with our boys. All right. So a late Thanksgiving dinner, family style, but out at a restaurant. That's good. That's good. So I thought about playing another modded adventure. We can do ATM or all the mods. There was one that Luna Cupcake was playing that looks really interesting, and it might be the right time of year. It's like a frozen rescue, a winter rescue. That one looks interesting. Generic B put out his expedition one. I tried that one in Prism, but it wasn't working too well, getting launched and loaded. And I'm not a big fan of CurseForge anymore. The CurseForge launcher and stuff like that. And it was working in there. But we'll see. Maybe there's some technical things I have to figure out, and I just haven't. But yeah, I think that expedition one might be a good one to give a try. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about the modded adventure right now, but I have thought about it, an alternate modded adventure. Ooh, we could do an RL, our RL craft or something like that. I've thought about those with poison water and Daddy Bones is going on a modded adventure. Nice. We're about to give up we're about to give Craftoria a go. I heard it's great for beginners who want to learn mods. Ooh, Craftoria. I'll need to write that one down. Because that might be something to look into for myself. There was another one that a viewer has turned my attention to, and of course the name escapes me right now. Let me see. This pen writes orange, my favorite. Craftoria. It's like a settlers pack, mod pack. There was that one that I was thinking about. I can't think of the name of it now. I have it written down somewhere. Mine colonies? Maybe? No, it wasn't mine colonies. Let's see. I have it. Do I have it in my notes here? Watch my back. Keep an eye on me. It's coming. I know it. I'm gonna find it here in any second. Almost there. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it's almost there. Nope, I couldn't find it fast enough. I don't think I'll ever go back to plain vanilla except for special events. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that it's hard to go back to vanilla. I mean, obviously I miss my dash, I miss magnet, but I mean, there are some other quality of life features. Like I've got the REI for, or they call it the JEI, but for fabric it's called REI. Uncharted Expeditions was really hard for me. I think I would do better now, but it's a gated pack, so you have to do stuff to unlock other things for one that's unlocked from the get-go. But see, I don't mind like the gated stuff like that. Like that's kind of like what Vault Hunters was. It was gated, but you had to earn it, and it allowed you to learn like one at a time. We can also just load in, let's say something like create, and really dig ourselves into a create world and see what create is like. So we're just learning just create. That could be something. Or we just keep jumping into other mod packs that have create in it and just kind of learn it that way. Our gasp server, by the way, it is still ongoing. It's still up and running. The plan was to have that going for at least 2 years, so there's still about 8 months left to hit that 2-year mark. So I'm not sure how much activity will be going on there, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Don't just hide in the wall. Are you planning on streaming this mod adventure? So the answer is yes. I do. It was kind of like I've been thinking about, because of the drama that happened with the. So just so you, I don't know if you've heard about the kind of the drama around Vault Hunters a little bit this past week that happened. Like literally, like Monday, announcements were made. Iskall's leaving Hermitcraft and what's going on there. But yeah, so I'm taking a back seat from Vault Hunters because of this. What's going on. I still want to support the developers like Dowski and Wutax. I know that they've put a lot of work in behind the scenes. Damseki, I'm trying to, she's a mod on the Vault Hunters Discord. Plus, there's all the moderators for the Vault Hunter servers for the people who pay for the servers, the Vault Hunter servers. So I still want to support them. They put a lot of work in behind the scenes but Iskall really was the face of it, so I think it kind of hurts. That's what I think really hurts about the Vault Hunters is Iskall really was the face of Vault Hunters, and always pushing to get more people to play it. So that's that is why we're going to be. That's why we're going to change out a bit of our modded adventuring because of some of the things that have happened there. But again, I really want to support the development team. I do hope the pack continues to be developed. It's just unfortunate it's going to have to be done without Iskall. And I'm hoping that Yes. A new mod adventure while taking a break is good right now. And I totally agree. I just haven't decided what I wanted to do yet. So in the meantime, we'll just stream here from the family server. And there's a lot I wanted to do here. There are some plans that I've had. That I haven't had a chance to implement yet. So, yeah. So it's a good time to come back and just visit the vanilla world and expand things here on the family server. Get the girls here some Prismarine Kingdom going on. And Ocean Monument Drain, it's like that's no small feat, and it's a good project. And it's kind of something big. I haven't tackled something like this outside of creative. I have a list of packs I can send you to check out if you'd like from my list to play. Absolutely, I'm more than You can DM me that for sure. I'd love to see the list. Heck, we may do something. We may even do something creative, like pull up like a YouTube tutorial video and build something. Like I was kind of thinking just something different, like something that we don't always. I always feel like when streamers stream, they always just stream about, whatever they're playing on. Like so, here we are on the family server, Vault Hunters. Luno streams from Wild. You are typically on some sort of modded platform. Then there's people who are doing hardcore. But I thought of something. I was like thinking about like tree tutorial videos, for example. Like would we go ahead and stream like a bunch of tree tutorial videos and try to build a tree in about 3 hours? Like how cool would that be? Maybe, and actually be less than 2 hours, because most videos are about 30 minutes. So we'd be watching it, and then trying to build, and maybe watch 2 of them and then try to build. So really, we're building for like 2 hours. Maybe that's just a long that could be like a long Saturday stream or something. I don't know. It's just a thought. I was thinking of something like that, something that could be a little more interesting. I'm not sure how many people like watch too many tutorial videos, or I'm sure they do, but I don't know. But yeah, you could send me your list of packs. I would love to dive into them. Be a lot of fun. So close. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Thank you so much. But also, you know, if we even take a break from the Vault Hunters, maybe that also will allow me a little more time to play some, do some editing and get some content out that I've been wanting to do for a while. But that's also all my IRL stuff, like the stop motion thing that I'm working on, plus the documentary. As soon as those get done too, that should free up a lot of time as well. And the stop motion has to get done. That's for this holiday season, so that has to get done. The documentary I'm expecting to hopefully have done by the spring. I think that's kind of the I'm trying to keep myself on somewhat of a deadline with that. Like there's no deadline for it, but knowing that the stop motion had a deadline and the way I'm working with it, I was like, you know, maybe I should create this deadline that I need for the documentary. So I'm gonna set myself like a deadline and try to work towards that. Oh, bingo stream. Yes. Yes, I remember you having the server for it. I do remember. I do recall. I thought about it. I didn't know if I was making a bingo stream, but yeah, that would. I'm liking that idea already. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't done a bingo. I see people do them all the time, but I've actually never done a bingo. You can have single player, or you can do a couple close friends. Entirely up to you. Oh, it's perfect. Because, you know, I'm such an introvert. It's funny, I'm watching this guy, Kevin Perry. He's a stop motion animator. Because again, I've been learning all sorts of things about stop motion. He animated on Kubo and Two Strings, Missing Link, and he's got all sorts of stop motion tutorials. And you know, at one point he talked about being an introvert, and when you're a stop motion animator, you really do kind of like work in a room by yourself, and that's kind of it. Like, it's a perfect introvert job, is to be stop motion animator. And he says the only kind of extrovert things I do is he does YouTube. He presents something that he's passionate about, so he gets a lot of people do kind of look to him. I am an introvert, but I do enjoy playing games with others. Absolutely. Yeah, so a friend of mine had said that as much as I'm an introvert, like once you get to know me, I'm a bit more of an extrovert with that person that I've come to know and become friends with. I can become much more open with. Boom, boom. We gotta come up with our little 30-second jingle for our Christmas animation. Yes, that's me. Yep, that's you. That's me. It's probably why we get along so well. Because we probably took the same baby steps to get to know each other. That's the best way I can describe it. The same baby steps. playing around with GarageBand, trying to get some like a little musical Christmas jingle out of it. Has its own challenges. Fun, again, another little fun tool to play with and learn about this past like week, and lots of fun. I know, this is not the way everybody does it. Wow. Gotcha. Wait, get away from me. This is pretty fast. It's kind of nice the progress I've made on this. Now it's kind of what I call the feet. It's showing up now. Oh wow. Oh, I'm in trouble now. Look how deep this goes. Figure out how we're going to drain that. Oh, there it is.
There was a house on the hillside, a house on the hillside, a house on the hillside to visit Daddy Bones.
Alright, another wall done. But yeah, so we got that done, that's done. But yeah, look, so we have the feet, the entranceway is getting started. Things are happening. We're almost halfway there. There's the green, that's the halfway point. Such a long way. We've come a long way, and it's still such a long way to go, too. At least I feel like we have enough sand now to continue on. Do a couple of rows. I even lost a bunch of sand. I was taking down some walls and I didn't have enough space on me and I didn't have a chance to get back to them in time, and they ended up despawning. I think like less than a stack, but still, for having to like dig up a bunch of beaches as opposed to finding a desert, yeah, it was a little bit painful. You don't have a desert? There's a lot of beaches, though. Yes. So, yeah. That is everything that I've explored so far. I did go looking around for a desert. I tried not to use, but yeah, I ended up digging up a bunch of this here. Some of this over here. A lot of this over here. A lot of this over here. I left this alone. I think we have some people settling in on some of that. I think I've dug around over here somewhere. Yeah, I didn't find. Oh, we found a. Because the other thing I needed was cactus, but we ended up finding an igloo, and I went downstairs to heal the villager. And downstairs in that little basement area where you heal the zombified villager, there was a cactus. And as soon as I got the cactus, I left. I was like, that's it, we're going home. But yeah, haven't found the desert yet. Still plenty of map to uncover. I figure if need be, I could just take the sand and put it right back in the beaches if I need to. You know, gotta make beaches great again. We got Christmas coming up. I gotta find some Christmas music to add to the Christmas library that I've been building. It's actually kind of funny that the project I'm working on, the animation project for Christmas, like I could probably find like a 30-second jingle from the library, from the story blocks. But I can't use it. I wouldn't be able to use it. I just put my order in for my Christmas skin for Minecraft. Nice. Who do you do? Who does your skins? Cleora? Yeah, okay. I know that Luna's husband, Mr. Cupcake, does skins. I was gonna maybe commission him for a couple of Minecraft skins. Maybe that piano song will make it into the Christmas list. Has a little bit of a Christmas ring feel to it. I love seeing your skins in the vaults, by the way. Like, cause it's always like something new, a little refreshing. Like, oh, there's a new, but it's Miss K. It's a new Miss K skin. That kept me on my toes quite a bit when I was in the vaults. Yes, like that one. I love putting the block in front of him because it's kind of like my way of saying, shut up. Shut up, fish. I was just listening to some David Brubeck Quartet, Tape 5. There was a reason. There's a reason why I came across this. I'm getting sleepy. Good night, Daddy Bones. You think yes. You get to bed. Get to bed. Have a good Thanksgiving. And I will see you Saturday, maybe? No, I won't be seeing you Saturday. I probably won't be seeing you this weekend a lot. I probably won't see you until next Monday. Unless you stream late on Sunday night, then maybe I might see you on Sunday. But yeah, being out of town has its drawbacks. That one went really down there. Whew. Yep, that's definitely like a crevice. Directly underneath this place. All out. All right. Reset our sleep so we can get rid of the phantoms that might be showing up eventually some point. And, oh, we do got more sand. Doom, doom, doom. What a project this is. I'll probably say that a bunch of times over and over and over again, but it truly is.
His eyes on the sparrow.
I do like hearing some of the old songs I used in my clips, like this is the Tower to Friends and Nonsense, when I built that and did the time lapse for it for the for one of my first shorts. I like hearing those. So in doing the stop animation project, one of the coworkers, she really got into, well, she's kind of reignited her passion for molding and sculpting. So she wants to make puppets for stop motion. So she was doing a lot of research and pretty exciting times, and it's nice to like have triggered somebody's creative spirit to chase down something that they were at one time passionate about, and it just kind of spurred new interest and rejuvenated a flame that had not yet gone out. So can't wait to see what she comes up with. For me, this whole project has actually reinvigorated my sense of wanting to storytell. Both projects, actually, both the documentary and the stop motion. I find myself finding things to read and looking for inspiration and ideas in a lot of different places. So I'm pretty excited to see if I can come up with a story, maybe like a short story to do a short film on. Would be nice. Still quite a bit to do, like, you know, if even once the story's made, to pull up the puppets and make the puppets, backgrounds, settings, stuff like that. And there's a couple different variations or forms of stop motion. You can do cardboard cutouts for paper mache stop motion. Not paper mache, just like construction paper. It's such an incredible art form that at one point, like, I never really thought about until we started doing this project. So I'm pretty excited to see how everything turns out and where this might take us, because I don't want to stop this anytime soon. And we'll see how I feel though in a couple of weeks, when I'm elbows deep into animating and I'm kind of wanting to finish it, because one of my downfalls is my patience. Some of the earlier tests, they didn't take long, but at one point I was trying to rush some things, and with stop motion you really can't rush. Like even when you get towards the end, the last bit of frames that you're working on still need to be just as crisp and clean as the frames you started for the day. So I need to, make sure I recognize when I'm kind of falling off quality, so I can adjust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want to hear about all your adventures in creativenesses. So be sure to drop a little something in the Discord so I can see the projects you guys might be working on as well. Alright, I think we're going to clean up some of these now. Drain some of the waters. Move the line. Those are cooked. All right. This is that weird moment. It's not weird, I guess, so much as gratifying that you spend all this time setting up, and now you finally get to execute and take it down. And that's why, with projects that I work on, that's something that's I feel is so satisfying. You spend weeks and weeks of prep time. Like, we've done storyboards. I spent the last like 3 days doing storyboards. And just super, super excited. Dum, bum, bum. Oh, this will be interesting. I should take care of all that. Yeah, I guess at some point it's going a little too far. All right. I guess at some point we'll need to make a floor. This whole place is going to be an island. Kids are going to have a nice 4 days. No school. Okay, we got... That's enough for one more. Yeah, perfect. All right, let's go and dry these out. Loverly. If I am reading this correctly, by the way, Henry Cavill is no longer involved with the Warhammer 40k project. And if that is the case, I will not be watching Warhammer 40k at all. The production company can just go suck it. I hope they lose out on a ton of money. Yeah, it's kind of I feel kind of bad that you'd wish something like that on somebody, but when one of the biggest things in Hollywood right now is people or the production companies are trying to do their own thing and not staying true to source material, which is what the fans want. Just stay true to the source material. And when you basically aren't listening to the fans who brought up the franchise, such as Warhammer 40k, and you wonder why you're not getting them as paying customers, well, the answer is because you didn't do what they asked you to do. I mean, in a nutshell. You know? So that's kind of how I feel. That's kind of how I feel about that. You know? I will probably watch the last season of The Witcher because I've already invested myself in the first 3 seasons. So I might as well see how they wanted it to end. Though I'm not expecting much. It's just kind of odd when you have a show called The Witcher and it seems to be about somebody else. So, yeah. I'm not sure if that makes sense to anybody else. Oh, love. Oh, careless love.
Let me tell you about it. I said love, oh, careless love. You ruined the heart and soul of many. Poor fellow. I said love, oh love, careless love. I said women, I said ladies, I said chicks. A little racy over here. I said women, I said girls, those lovely chicks.
Oh, yeah.
They keep coming after me. I'm gonna run up in my tree and stay away so they never get me. I said women, oh women, those dangerous women. You gotta watch out for them dancers especially, I'm telling you.
I'm gonna build a house up in a tree.
A big old oak tree. I'm gonna build
A house up in a hickory tree.
because I'm gonna scare you. I'm gonna build a house up in a tree. So none of those mean chicks ever bother me. I said love, oh careless love.
It's a weird bounce. Bum 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 bum. 7. We got enough for one more. Aww, so close. So close. That works. All right, let's go get these dried out. Yeah. I'll leave that one. This is good. This is good. Oh, there we go. All right. You know, when I started this project and I cleared out the first one, I was pretty excited. And I gotta say, when I start like draining the water out, I get excited like all over again. Just knowing that there's another little section getting like pulled away and peeled back. It's amazing stuff. Yeah, this is the moment where I start getting a little excited. Ooh, wow. I feel like I might be missing. Wow, look how that goes. I want to do something creative with this. I'm missing a sponge, which is not awesome. There it is. Is it caught somewhere? Well, that even goes all the way outside the wall. It's like right in here somewhere. Oh, it's probably right there. There we go. Alright, that should help. Part of the family just got home. They were setting up for Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. So it's gonna be a good time. Alright, let's see here. Let's get one more done. And we'll go dry these out. Oh. There we go. All right, let's go dry these out. All right, here we go. There we go. All right. That separates that. Maybe this is the perfect training I need for repetition. So I'll be doing a lot of repetition soon. Small movements. Oh, there we go. Got him. And we have a joiner. I thought my name was Little Kitty K. As far as I know, it is. There's still balloons up. Yep, they're still there. If nobody's on the server, then they don't get taken down. There's also still cake. That's kind of what I was thinking. Just leave them up. Since tomorrow's not a school day, little Kitty K gets to stay up late. There is light here. Oh, because of those right there. That makes sense. We can knock those down. Look at that guy. Time to recycle the sand. I'm getting some milk. Okay. Getting some tadpole milk. Or just cow milk. Warm milk. Yes, little kitty still has warm milk every night before bedtime. It does taste good. I like it in my lattes. Yeah, we're still going to need to tackle that at some point. One thing at a time, though. Maybe I should get the seed for the world so that I can use like Matica to put it into place perfectly on the terrain. Don't think you need the seed to use like Matica. I know, but if I want to make something on a mountain, it can be kind of hard. Okay. You just making creative and you make the light Matica for it, and you bring the light Matica over, put it on top of the mountain, then you just make small adjustments to make it look good on top of the mountain. I mean, when I make a light Matica of this, and I decide to lift it up, there's going to be there's nothing. I got to create everything. That could have been problematic, I guess. Never have any ideas on what to do. Well, that's kind of hard to just say, hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? You talk about putting something on top of a mountain, I would say, what about a watchtower? An overlook tower. That's something that kind of goes on top of a mountain. And then not only do you just do the tower, but you got to make a pathway up to the tower. Time to get stone. And then what else? Oh yeah, there's the pathway to the pavilion still that needs to get made. You said you'd make that. So plenty of things to be creative about. Okay, that sounds like a plan. Bum, 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 bum. I think we're almost there. 2 more. No shovel. I broke it. Well, trade with the villagers and get some emeralds and then go buy a new shovel. Alright, that's that. Oh wait, no, we got one more. Oh, can I do it in 6? Hey! Okay, so let's get this. And then this one here. There we go. All right, there we go. Put these in here. We are going to put that. Oh, there's one of those. Sand. coarse dirt. 2 pieces of dirt and 2 pieces of gravel. You can make coarse dirt. And I got plenty of gravel here if you need some. Uh-oh. I hear thunder. Nope, I don't need to do any of those things. So a lot of sand left over. Boom, boom, boom. Since I need dirt, can I dig? I guess so. That's what you want to do. You can also go look in my chest reserves and see if there's any dirt in there. Probably even find some gravel too. Heck, you might even find coarse dirt in my chest. kind of like, I sometimes feel like it's like a little bit like a coloring book, but it's an uncoloring book. Because here I am outlining the one stack of coarse dirt. Perfect. Because here I am like kind of outlining, getting rid of all this outer edge stuff. Kind of like I always say like a coloring book. Like, so I was kind of outline what I got to color within, and then I color. I don't know if that's the right method or the wrong method or just a method, but it's what I do. But 3 more. So 1, 2, 3. All right. Perfect. All right. Let's go get some shulkers so we can load the sand into it. All right, things are looking good there. Finished. Well, it definitely didn't take long. I need to empty my pockets. Whew. My eyes are starting to feel it. Alright. Our toys are starting to look good. It is kind of cool to see this kind of, in one sort of sense, it's coming together. But I'm not actually building anything. It's just like you don't ever really get to see this structure up close like this. Unless you've done this before, of course, and you've probably seen this like a bunch of times anyways. It's cool. It's very, very cool. Now there's a piece of me that's like, I really can't wait till we're done with this. And then there's the logical sense of me that's going like, how are we going to put this thing back together when we take it apart? How are we going to make the I don't know, the ship launch, the ship landing. You know, if this is going to be an island, then it's going to be like, the only way to get here is by ship. Although we'll often be flying here, so... There we go. Like, where'd the other shulker go? What's the saw called that you... Oh, it's called a stone cutter. Come on. Oh, that would make sense. How do you make it? We need a piece of iron. How in the world did you get out here? Oh, I wonder. It makes sense. What else do you need? Let's see. Need a piece of iron and 3 pieces of stone. Not cobblestone, but stone. You're very welcome. I'm cold. Go complain to your mother. Or put some clothes on. A heavy sweater. Alright, I'm seeing like... Are there like some blocks that I'm missing? Alright, apparently I'm missing something, but I'm not seeing that I'm missing anything. Took the blanket option. Love it. That wasn't an option. We're gonna need a spiral staircase. I see. I see. Build, destroy, and clear. I love it. Correct. Ender chests do need to be silk touched. Otherwise they get broken into 8 pieces of obsidian. Alright, I need to get back up there. Oh, 10 more. To finish off this chest. Recycling the sand. Ouch. Oh. Wonder when I did that. Yes, I'm just fine. Just being hit by all the little spiky fish over here. Alright, let's see what we have. We have this. Alright, we're getting low on food, so we'll need to replenish. Soon. Six stacks of stone and 48 left over. All right. I think that's going to do it for us for today. Yep, I love peeling it back. It's just that little extra bit. It's pretty awesome. Look, we're almost there into the core. I kind of can't wait to walk inside after I drain the inside, just to walk around it. It's different when you're like holding your breath and trying to swim through it. So I'm looking forward to that. Alright, that's going to do it for me for tonight. I am getting sleepy. I'm going to look at some of the mod suggestions that Miss K sent me. And we'll see if we do another modded Minecraft series in place of our Vault Hunters. Let's head on over to our finished screen here. As a reminder, I will not be streaming this Saturday morning. So, just, yeah. Documentary time. Documentary time. Hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving, those of you who are celebrating. And I look forward to seeing you guys next Wednesday. I'll be streaming 9 p.m. as I normally do. I need to start getting started early because I hate being up this late, but yeah, maybe we should start getting started a little bit earlier so we can get a full 3 hours in. Be nice. Whew. I'll keep you abreast about all the animation stuff that I'm doing. And if you're curious, go ahead and join the Discord and have a look there, and you'll see the animation that we're doing. Or that I'm working on, I should say. And I would love to get your feedback on it if you guys want to leave a little feedback. It is a difficult thing to do. I try to, you know, as I'm progressing and practicing and learning, and it's an adventure for sure. It's a lot of fun. So, in the meantime, I want to, as I always say, look out for yourselves, everybody. Be safe. Be kind. We'll talk again soon. Cheers.